Hello students, as we covered up various topics in English grammar, today the topic that we are going to cover up, that is modal verbs. Before starting the content, we should know that what are modal verbs. Modal verbs are also known as helping verbs or modal auxiliaries. As the last name suggests, they help the main verb of the sentences. There are many kinds of modal verbs, as you can see in the picture: can, could, must, have to, should, would, will, shall, and some are with the negative of it: can't, couldn't, must not, don't have to, shouldn't, wouldn't, won't, shall not. Modal verbs express ability, advice, permission, necessity, possibilities, and many more. By seeing this table, it will be clear to you. Just look at the examples. For ability, we use modal verbs can and could. For examples, David can speak 3 languages. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. For permission, we use can, could, and may. Can I sit in that chair, please? Could I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary? For advice, we are having should. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose weight. For obligation, we are having must and have to. I must memorize of these rules about tenses. You have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque. For possibility, we use might, may, could, or can. For example, it looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow. Now some models of necessity. The verb need without to is only used in negative and interrogative sentences. We can also use don't have to or doesn't have to, didn't have to, past for the same purpose. In the affirmative sentences, we use need to express necessity. For examples, you need not do the exercises, they are not obligatory. You need to do the exercises, they are obligatory. Now the next model that is used for prohibition, and that is must not. Must not is used to express we are not allowed to do or to say something. For example, smoking is not allowed in university. We can say you must not smoke at university. Next is the use of will and shall as a modal auxiliary. Will is used to talk about the future and for polite requests. Example, will she come round tomorrow? Yes, she will. Will you do me a favor, please? No, I won't. Shall, to make suggestion or to offer something. Example, shall we go for a walk and discuss it? Certainly. Shall I answer the phone for you? Yes, please. Now look at the use of next auxiliaries, that are ought to and had better. Ought to sometimes implies moral obligation and usually not used in the negatives. Example, you ought to call your mother more often. Now had better often implies some sort of consequence if action is not followed. For example, you had better pay your taxes on time. You had better obey the rules. She had better not cheat on her exam. So by this video, we covered up the topic modal auxiliaries. Meet you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself.